Hey guys, it's Coach Tregs here, the founder of 30 Plus Men's Fitness. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a subject I get asked about a lot, and that is how to stay motivated, okay? And what I want to look at first is, when are we at our most motivated? And then, what happens when motivation starts to run out, because it will, okay? So before we get into this, if you like the kind of stuff I'm putting here on my YouTube channel, make sure that you give us a like, make sure that you subscribe, and then you're going to be notified of any time I put these content videos out. Okay, so let's get into it, okay? So first off, in my experience, 16 years of coaching, working with tens of thousands of people, both online and offline, people tend to be at their most motivated when they start something new, okay? Because what happens is people will be going through a period of not feeling great about themselves, not doing a lot, and they don't feel good. They don't feel good at all, and they're uncomfortable. They know they should be doing something. Maybe a loved one says, it's time to pull your finger out, or somebody has a jibe at work, and that hurts. It's painful. And when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change, then people start to change. Let me say that again. When the pain of staying the same, because there is a pain of staying the same, okay, becomes greater than the pain of change, then people will change. So what tends to happen is people have enough and they go, right, sod it. I'm going to do something. I'm going to join a gym. I'm going to eat less takeaways. I'm going to start to eat healthier. I'm going to get to bed earlier, whatever that is. And they normally start whatever it is on a Monday. This is it. This is the new me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to crush it. I've got a plan. And they're highly motivated. So people are highly motivated at the start of something. I see it all the time when new clients come into my world. They're highly motivated. And I don't want to take the wind out of their sails when I tell them, listen, it's great that you're motivated now, but motivation is going to run out. Motivation is going to run out quickly. And I'm sorry if you didn't think I was going to give you this kind of perspective, but let me break it down for you nice and simple, okay? Most of you guys watching this going to be 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus. You've got busy lives, kids, careers, maybe grandkids. Life is busy, right? So let me give you an example. You may start the week with the best of intentions, okay? But then you have a long day at work. This is perfectly normal, right? You have a long day at work and you miss your gym session. Then you have a poor night's sleep, Tuesday or Wednesday, and you're knackered. And you start to fall slightly away from the eating program that you've given yourself. Then come Thursday, you have a longer day than expected. You're tired, blah, blah, blah. Unexpected credit card bill in the post. I don't know what it is. It's life. By the end of the week, your motivation on a Friday night is not going to be what it was on the Sunday night when you were gearing up for this fresh start. Is this making sense, okay? So I've often said to clients, motivation will run out quickly, sometimes quicker than you can imagine. It can run out in a few days. You have a bad night's sleep, you're not highly motivated, okay? You miss a gym session, or your nutrition isn't what you wanted it to be for one day, it puts a dent in your motivation, okay? I know with two kids aged 10 and 9 now, that 3 years when they were the first 3 years of their lives when there was no sleep, my motivation was through the floor, mate. I couldn't adhere to anything because I was knackered. So if we get a poor night's sleep, or we're getting continuous poor night's sleep, there ain't no motivation. Unfortunately, because we are human beings, we're not robots, we're emotional beings. We can have the best intention, the best will in the world, but you have a poor night's sleep, and it's going to be harder to execute all that goodwill that you had. So where are we going with how to stay motivated? Well, you won't. So what's the point of this video? The point of this video is to let you know this, guys, and this is where the real magic is. Motivation's going to get you started. Fantastic. We've said that already, okay? When you can't stand feeling, looking like you currently do, then you have that motivation to change. But it's going to run out quick for all the reasons I've just covered. So what do we need? What do we need when motivation runs out? Okay, well, there's a couple of things. We need a deeper reason why we want to change, okay? It can't just be, I just want to do 10, I want to lose 10 pounds, I want to lose a stone. You don't. You want to go deeper than that. I call this peeling the onion when I'm talking to a client. So clients, people don't tend to lie in bed at night and go, oh, I've got to lose 10 to 14 pounds. They go, oh, I wish I had more energy. I wish I wasn't exhausted, you know, all the time. I wish I didn't get out of breath just going up the stairs. You know, oh God, I wish the wife looked at me like she used to. I can't fit into any of my shirts. You know, the kids made a comment about my belly. That's what is keeping people awake at night, right? And I know that you're nodding in agreement. I've been there, I've done that, I've got the t-shirt. That's what's keeping folk awake at night, okay? So we need to attach a deeper connection to why we want to lose the weight. The weight loss is just a number on the scale. But why do we want to do it? Okay? Sit with that at the end of this video and ask yourself, why? Why is it important to me? I'll say to a client, why do you want to lose weight? Well, I just want to lose weight. No. Why do you want to lose weight? I want to feel better about myself. Why is that important? Well, because I don't feel confident in any of my clothes. Why is that important? Oh, well, I've spent a fortune on, you know, clothes in the wardrobe and they just hang up and, you know, I'm not wearing them. Why is that important? And I keep digging. Oh, well, actually, the other day I was kicking about with my kid in the garden and I got out of breath really badly and I panicked. Ah, right, okay, so you're actually quite worried about, you know, your own mortality. You're worried that you got out of breath literally just kicking around with your son in the garden. Right, now we can work with that. So there's your reason why. This is a powerful driver. Now, I've often said my reason why, I've got two boys, John and Elliot, and I run a fitness business. But from a purely selfish perspective, I enjoy having energy. I enjoy feeling good. Like, I know what it's like to feel like shit. And I don't feel great all the time, but I've got the tools to help me feel great if I apply them. This is what I want to pass on to you. But I enjoy feeling good. Like, I'm 44 now and I want to go against the grain to what most other 44-year-olds feel like. I want to wake up with energy. I want to feel good. I want to have a spring in my step and I want to pass that on to you. And I want to be that buzzy, you know, happy dad in front of my kids because that's going to rub off on them. So that is my reason why. And so when my motivation runs out, because just like you, I can be highly motivated on a Monday morning when I'm all set and ready for the week. But come a Friday after a long week, I'm not as highly motivated. When that runs out, I remember, why am I doing this? Two boys, 10 and 9, want to be an example. Got a fitness business. I enjoy feeling good. I enjoy feeling good. That's why you got to stick to the protocols, Tregs. That's what I tell myself. So deep reason why is key. And the second thing we need, and this is so important, guys, habits and systems. There's a fantastic book by a guy called James Clear, and it's called Atomic Habits. And I quote it all the time. And in it, he says, make habits attractive. Okay, what do I mean? What does he mean by that? Make your habits so appealing that you can adhere to them even when you're not motivated. Let me say that again. Make your habits so appealing that you can adhere to them even when you're not motivated. So let me give you an example. One of my habits is a certain amount of steps per day. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm a personal trainer and I don't want you guys to sit there if you're not active in the minute and go, I need to do that much. But one of my habits and systems is I adhere to a certain amount of steps every day. Okay. And just before I did this video, because I haven't hit them, I walked around the estate where I live just for 20 minutes. That was easy to do, even though I'm tired, even though I've got stuff to do, because it's an attractive enough habit for me to execute even when I'm tired and I've got other stuff to do. If one of my habits was I must do 150 push-ups every day, because people do set these harebrained ideas and habits when they're conjuring up a new plan, that would not be attractive to me when my motivation runs out. So you need to have habits and systems that are attractive when motivation goes. So if I was to give you some examples of having attractive habits, set a step goal. How many steps? More than you're currently doing, but not so high that it becomes unattractive. The great thing about setting a step goal is you can gradually raise the bar week on week. So you could start at a certain level. Let's say you're doing 5,000 steps a week. You could aim for 6 for 7 days, make that a habit, and then start to layer it. You don't have to jump to 12, 15,000 steps from the get-go, okay? So just raise that bar nice and slow. Another attractive habit could be simply getting hydrated, drinking 2 litres of water a day. It doesn't have to all be in one go. If you don't think drinking 2 litres of water a day isn't going to help you, then I encourage you to give that a go, okay? Another habit which you can execute when you're not motivated is to try to get to bed a little bit earlier. This has got nothing to do with going to the gym, nothing to do with burpees or push-ups or anything like that. This is to do with what I call going after the low-hanging fruit. Hydrate, steps, try to improve your sleep. This is going to give you a solid foundation, and all of these are pretty easy to execute, unless, of course, you've got young kids or you work shifts. And I totally feel your pain if you've got young kids and you're not sleeping, but it would be wrong of me not to tell you how important sleep is, okay, guys? So listen, to conclude this video, okay, how to stay motivated. You're not going to stay motivated. So what do we need instead? We need a deep reason why, but as important as that, okay, we need to have habits that are attractive, so that we can do them on autopilot, like we do when we drive to work, like we do when we make our morning coffee, like we do when we brush our teeth, even when we're not motivated, okay, guys? So listen, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be bringing you more content like this. Once again, if you like this content, please leave a comment and make sure that you like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more on YouTube right now, and I really, really need all of your support. So thank you, guys, and I'll talk to you very soon. Keep on moving.